All right, it is time. It is time to start breaking down some 49ers actual draft picks film. And we got to start with the guy that they went with first. This is Drake Jackson. Now, defensive end out of USC. This is last year's tape, 2020, not this current year. I want to see the development. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of film of this kid. So this is the Arizona game. And so that's what we're going to be working on. Again, kind of what he brings, 6'3", 273. And, we're watching this together for the first. I've not watched this tape. And, one of the things that a lot of the write-ups was that he does get jammed a lot, and that if, his first step is elite, you can see how he's just shot out of a cannon. But if he doesn't get success early, he kind of struggles. The nuance of a pass rusher, I do not believe that he has. You can see him here. He does play a lot stand up. And just really, really long-bodied, great athlete. He's number 99, you can see here. Disciplined in the run game, even though that's not really why you're drafting him. You're bringing in, you spent the number 61 pick on him because of what he can be as a pass rusher. Just long-bodied. I call him a big Gumby, Gumby with insane size, because his hip flexibility, his ankle flexibility, those are the things that kind of stand out with this kid. You can see him standing up here. I mean, he's a shooter. His first step is great. Not good, great. I mean, he is an athlete and a half. Kind of gets swallowed there in the double team. But he's got a lot to get around on that interception. You got to see him throwing some punches here. He wants to get in there. He uses his arms well. He's not a heavy-handed defender, in the fact that whenever he engages, you see kind of the offensive player get jacked, or their head pop back or anything along those lines. But, I mean, he's got powerful long arms that he uses well. But again, he's got a lot of development. And a lot of this I'm going to put on USC. Their coaching staff did this player several disservices. I believe he's down here, yeah. Because they played him all over the place. Here you can see him just taking this down block, reading it smart. You can see how he plays disciplined with his hips and his shoulders staying parallel to the line of scrimmage. His job on this zone read is to make sure the Arizona quarterback doesn't keep it. So you've got to check that, but he's able to squeeze down in a way and make a play in the run game, which is really, really good. Just very smart, disciplined player. Was I watching the wrong guy? I think I was. I sure as hell was. 49 and 99. I mixed it up there. So here's 99 here at the point of attack. Long arms. Uses it well. Oh, I don't like the spin move. Great initial, at the point there. I like that. But you can see the arm usage is great. 34-inch arms. He's got some long arms. Natural traits, twitched up guy. Getting some fighting in at the end. Don't mind seeing that. 3rd and 2 here. Let's see here. I believe this is him standing up here. Coming off the edge. I mean, he gets there quick. But again, you can kind of see he almost doesn't know what to do with his hands at times. Just kind of holds it out there. It was a quick release. Oh, I like the motor going to get involved there. But, I mean, you could see him jump off the ball, which you like. I like that a lot. I mean, his first step, he gets there, but you got to have something else. You got to have a different type of counter move or something along those lines. I don't think he's out here in this one. Let's jump to the behind the view. Yeah, I don't see him here. Oh, no, he is. He's inside. He's inside. Let's watch him here. He's covered up right here on the right tackle. You can see him shoot inside. Kind of hits a whole man too often, which, he's getting double teamed, and this is a 3-4, which, again, USC did not do a good job of putting him in a position of success. And so you can look at the production, and you can be like, oh, well, he only had 6 sacks, which I still think is decent. The number 1 overall pick, he had the same amount of sacks as he did. So, you're getting this guy at 61. The metrics are good. They're not as good as Trayvon Walker for sure. Ooh, got put on the ground right here. You're going to see him kind of dip his right. Now, again, this is 2020 film. He's trying to get to that gap, and he does. He gets put on the ground there. You can see him. And this is very similar to how he wins in a lot of his pass rush highlights. He is able to dip under. And, again, not a positive play. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm trying to look at traits. And so in pass rush, you can see the kind of dip, rip move. That works. It didn't work here. He got put on the ground. But there's a lot there that you could. Ooh, taking on the double team. I do like that he kind of turns his shoulders in and tries to get between them. Doesn't do it successfully. But this isn't going to be a base down defender for the 49ers. That's not what he's going to be. The 49ers, 100% luxury pick. They did not have to take this pick. But instead, he's going to be somebody that they can develop as a pass rusher opposite of Nick Bosa. Again, you can see lack of hand usage. It doesn't have a lot of moves, kind of, faking people, whatever. But they're playing him in the wrong position here. He shouldn't be in a 3-4. He needs to be on that outside edge blitzing. But because there's only 3 guys, that's why he's getting double teamed every play. Turn and go, man. Turn and go. Hopefully you enjoyed that breakdown. Now, if you want to finish the rest of that video and hundreds and hundreds of more, head over to our Patreon account. That is where we put up the full breakdowns. That is where we put up everything. You watch every single offense, defensive play from the past 2 years of the 49ers, not to mention all of the different draft prospects, including film breakdowns of Trey Lance, Aaron Banks, Trey Sermon, all those guys when they were in college as well. Just go to patreon.com/49ers Rush Podcast. It's also the best way to support the podcast. Thank you guys. We'll see you again next time.